We are. We are live. My cat's being adorable. Well, if you couldn't tell from the background here and the stream title and probably the YouTube title when this goes to YouTube, let's shut that phone up. We don't want to hear that going off while we're talking. Yeah, that wasn't anything important. That was Men's Warehouse trying to get me to buy suits. Because I've bought suits from them in the past a couple times, and they're like, "Hey, just buy more suits." If you couldn't tell, today's main topic is we're gonna try to stay on Halo Infinite. If conversation starts up and people want to chat about some other stuff, then we can. That's totally cool. But we are going to attempt to talk about Halo Infinite in some degree. I haven't done a video with my thoughts on it yet, and I don't know why. Can I get my chat box in here? I think that might be helpful because the last one I was just sending it off to my editor. The last just chatting thing that we did, I sent that off to my editor, and we well, not we. I thought that perhaps it was, without having the chat up on the screen, it was a little confusing, because there was a lot of conversation going on. And so I was like, maybe maybe it's confusing for the people on YouTube, or will be confusing for the people on YouTube. I don't know. Chat box, please. I wish there was a search thing, because I'm looking at this and I know I've looked past it like 6 times because I know it's chat box. Yep, add source, chat box. Okay, chat box up there. It's here. You can't see it because no one's chatted yet, but it's there. And I do have my alert box up. Okay, and let's that there. So hello, good morning, or good evening, depending on what part of the world you're from. I am a big Halo fan. It's been a huge part of my life. My mother made it a point to go to every pre-release with me. I have the original Xbox for Halo, the green one, and I have the Slim for Reach. I have all the collectibles. I have the Master Chief helmet and the Chief versus Locke statue. I have so many posters and all of that. Maybe I should put a Halo poster up. What do we think about that? Do we think maybe a Halo poster? I have thumbtacks sitting right here. Why don't we put up a Halo poster in celebration of the fact that we're talking about Halo Infinite? This is going to be positive. I'm going to do my best to make this a positive conversation. So let's put a poster up. I've already got my Halo 3 Legendary Edition poster up. Let me just 1 second. And we're looking for a poster to hang for everybody that is popping in now on the stream. Okay. I have a bundle of fucking posters here. We're gonna look for a poster to find. Look for a poster to find. That's a stupid thing to say. We're gonna look for a poster to hang. Once we find it, we'll hang it, because that's what you do when you're looking for something to hang. Once you have found it, you hang it. I'm a genius. 1917. I didn't watch that movie yet. I just watched, really out of date, I watched Midway and... Fuck, what was the other one we just watched? My sister is starting to appreciate war movies. She hates war, she thinks it's important, but I have a fascination with war movies, and she has started to watch some with me. We watched Dunkirk, that was it. We watched Dunkirk and Midway, and she was quite fascinated to learn about it. I have these 1917 posters. I don't know if we can see it. Yeah, there we go. for the movie. We went to at Comic-Con. They had like a tent set up. It was like an experience you walk through or whatever. So I have a couple of those. Might hang one of those depending on if I like the movie or not. Snowpiercer, that was good. We're not talking about Halo yet. I kind of derailed. I was like, we're gonna talk about Halo Infinite, and I'm just talking about all of the posters that I have instead. Because I don't see a single fucking Halo poster, and I don't know how that's humanly possible with the ungodly number of posters I own. Let me set these back in there. Hold on, we'll be right back again. Oh, I came unprepared to this stream. I started the stream without being prepared. Unpreparedness is bad when you stream. But that's who I am at the core of my being, is an unprepared man who sings to his stream for no reason. Okay. I'm guessing that all of my posters are in this little poster protector, this little rigid, semi-rigid, I could bend it, this little semi-rigid, it's thin, right? It's, actually, let's not show that. It's actually shipped. This is a USPS tracking package, but it's, you know, semi-rigid, so stuff doesn't, you know, bend in the mail. What have we got? That's it. Okay, wow. First off, Halo 4. I really fucking hated Halo 4. Halo 4 was such a massive disappointment to me. Because it betrays Greg Bear's work. And it's not... I don't think that it's right for Halo. Ooh, Inferno Squad, Phasma. Aftermath. I have so many books that I haven't read. Gifted, some more Star Wars. We're on Halo today. That's another Aftermath poster. Thank you, Chuck One Dig, Pablo Hidalgo. Another Gifted. I'm also kind of like sort of organizing them as we go through them. I'm finding the ones that are belonging together. You know, kind of set them together. What the fuck is this? It's folded in half. Oh, We Are Geronimo. So if anyone watched Colony, this is a Geronimo poster. My mother loved Colony. That was great. And they had these like spray painted tags. It was like, you know, who is Geronimo? We are Geronimo. And it was like the freedom movement. That's gonna get hung up. That's a very emotional piece for me, but that's gonna go on the wall because it deserves to be there. Triple Force Friday. I have some lithograms. Perhaps if we are looking at something that's not, you know, something that's Star Wars related, we'll look at that. All right, for our consideration, poster number 2 to go on the wall. I'm gonna have to stand for this one. Halo Legends. Halo Legends was a very ambitious project, and I very much liked it. I think it might be my favorite Halo expanded media. I did love the novels. The novels were great. They were phenomenal. Hey, stop making noise. Hold on a second. Cat's being a jerk. Hey, buddy. I'm trying to stream, and believe it or not, the viewers don't want to hear you scratching at things. Okay, buddy? Come here. Come here. Come here. No? You're being a jerk? Fine. Fine. Don't come here. I won't give you cuddles. So, I think Legends might be my favorite expanded material. So, let's see about that. Oh, I need to get this one framed. This is a signed picture of Boba Fett from the late Jeremy Bulloch, the man behind the suit. Truly a great man. I met him Star Wars Celebration 6 in Orlando, Florida, and he said, you know, I was like so excited. I was beside myself. I just couldn't imagine that I was meeting the man behind the helmet. I love Boba Fett, and he just couldn't. He was perplexed by how excited I was, and he was like, honestly, I don't get it. I was a man in a suit. I barely said anything. Some of the lines that you hear aren't even me. I said like 2 lines. I don't understand why so many people are so excited, but I appreciate your excitement. And I was like, that's so fucking cool. Like, what a down-to-earth dude. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool to me, you know? Alright, here we go. I got a shit ton of Halo posters, so. We've got Master Chief holding the rocket launcher. And Rookie with a sniper rifle. I like Rookie. Maybe Rookie gets an option. Rookie looking at some destroyed city, some Earth, and Master Chief looking at Cortana. Looks like the Gravemind level. I don't think either of those get consideration. Rookie and some more. It's very dark. ODST was a thematically dark and visually dark game. Here we have Romeo and some concept art for the Rookie in the back. That's not what the Rookie looks like. Can we get right up on that? That's not what the Rookie looks like. But that's what he looked like in some concept art. So I thought that was kind of cool that the concept art got onto a poster. I suppose I like that better than the sniper with him looking over his shoulder. So perhaps that is our piece for consideration. Okay. I'll post a timestamp for everyone that doesn't want to sit through this, because I understand that poster selection is not the most fascinating thing when I said that we're talking about Halo Infinite. A red versus blue poster, and on the reverse, ODST, the image from the marketing material with all the team. I thought it was cool that they had a reds versus blue. You know, it's like multiplayer, but also RVB, the Rooster Teeth sketch show. I thought that was kind of cool that they did that. We've got some Master Chief, explosions in the background, looks like Halo 3, and then, oh, serious contender right here, Halo Wars. This is my favorite title. Absolutely, 110% Halo Wars was it for me. I love Halo Wars. Halo Wars 2 was not as good, but I still liked it, and it just... I'm a huge strategy game fan. I know that perhaps the people on my Twitch don't know that about me. I've played Stellaris and RimWorld. RimWorld's more of a colony sim than a strategy game. There's strategy to it. But I played through like Supreme Commander 2, and that got put to YouTube. I mean, that was early days Twitch. I streamed that, but I streamed it as a means to record it. Because I didn't have recording software for Xbox. I still don't have recording software for Xbox. But now the quality of my streams are a little higher with the face cam and you know, the granular effect on some of my older videos. I would be remiss to go back to doing that. I would not want to lower my quality. I'm looking at getting a capture card. But here we have the Master Chief and the Arbiter. And then on the reverse we have Spartan Red Team, again from Halo Wars. I think perhaps that one might even beat out the Snowscape. It's a little brighter. It's a little easier to see up on the wall, so... What's this? Assassin's Creed Origins. Nope, Stargate Origins. What the fuck? Huh. Alright, well, that goes on the list of things to look into, because I don't know what the fuck Stargate Origins is, but that sounds cool, right? Doesn't it? Stargate Origins. Alright. Oh, Transformers, the movie. I love Transformers. I grew up watching the 80s Transformers movie. There was a Fathom event. My sister took me to see the 1980s Gen 1 Transformers movie. Spoiler alerts, if you haven't seen this and you intend to watch it, turn off your ears. 1, 2, 3. Okay, spoiler reveal. Optimus dies. What the fuck? They killed Optimus in the movie. They thought that that was the way to move forward. They introduced this character, Hot Rod. They killed Optimus, and then Hot Rod became Rodimus Prime. And it was this whole huge thing. It was when Megatron became Galvatron, and Cyclonus and his Seekers, Unicron. Oh god, I love it. I grew up on it. I don't know. I would be so different without that, honestly. I love mechs, and I guarantee you my love of mechs comes from Transformers. There's no doubt in my mind. Heroes in Crisis? Nope, don't care about that. I don't even know what that is. That's a big fucking poster, though. Holy shit. Oh my god, does this fold out 4 ways? Holy shit. Alright, you know what? I'm going to show this one off because they made a huge fucking poster and gave it away for free. DC knows how to market, let me tell you. Marvel could take a book from their page. Huh? Fuck out of the way. That's huge! Got a whole bunch of DC characters. I don't know why Harley Quinn is standing in front of Superman. There's a whole bunch of heroes and villains. Heroes in Crisis. Let's flip that down nice. And they gave it away for free at a Comic-Con. You get so much shit for free. Oh, that didn't fold right. You get so much shit for free at Comic-Con. Let me tell you. Holy fuck, do you get free shit. They give shit away left and right to just anybody that they just like, you want something free? And they just hand it to you. So much free shit from Comic-Con. I miss Comic-Con. You know, COVID changes things. I do miss going. I'm gonna miss not being there this year. They did it virtually last year, but they're doing it live this year. So I don't know if there will be a virtual component for people that couldn't go. Oh shit! What is this? G.I. Joe over the end. Collectible modern army figure. Okay, and they got like these pinups. Alright, so G.I. Joe, another of my favorite things growing up. It has like these, I don't know if you can see that. It's like some sort of like chibi or like, you know, anime style with the ladies. You know, kind of like a pinup poster, right? Like World War II pinups, you know? Lady J, Scarlet, the Baroness. That's cool. That might go up there. That might go up. I love G.I. Joe. More Stargate. That's not quite folded in half. Someone did a sloppy job folding. I'm gonna blame one of my sisters for that. Yeah, could have been me, but I doubt it. I'm usually pretty good at folding folders in half. It's a big old pet peeve of mine that they be perfectly in half. Oh, you know what? I didn't take my vitamins. COVID. My sister asked me to start taking vitamins. I don't really care. And because I don't care, I said, sure, I'll do it. Nature made gummies. Multi for him. Plus omega-3s. They are strawberry, orange, and lemon flavored. They're kind of like gumdrops, but not. They're easier to chew than gumdrops. Heart healthy. What all is in these? Suggested use. Yep, 2 gummies daily. I don't know what makes it for him and for her. If you're taking medication or have blood clotting issues, consult your physician before use. Yep. Other ingredients: sugar, glucose syrup, water, gelatin, citric acid, lactic acid, calcium lactate, natural flavors, modified food starch, cornstarch, malic acid, colors added including carmine, tocopherols. Where does it tell me about the fucking vitamins though? Here we go. Supplement facts. I like that instead of saying nutritional facts, it's supplement facts. Because they are vitamin supplements. Servings per container 40, which means there's 80 of these. 40 days worth of vitamins. I don't remember how much these were, but I remember them being kind of cheap. We just bought another couple of bottles because I ran out. 25 calories. Less than 5 milligrams of cholesterol. 5 grams total carbohydrates. Less than a gram of protein. I don't know what MCG is. Is that like microgram? That's new window. MCG. No, I don't want G. Unit. There we go. That's what we want. 1 millionth of a gram. Microgram. Okay, so I was right. So it is, many micrograms was that? Vitamin A, 450 micrograms. Vitamin C, 67.5 milligrams. Vitamin D3, 15 micrograms. Vitamin E, 15 micrograms. Niacin, 16 micrograms. Vitamin B, 1.3 milligrams. Folate, 400 micrograms. DFE. I don't know what the DFE means. MCG. DFE. Folate and folic acid. The MCG, microgram DFE, is the unit of measure for folate on the new nutrition facts or supplemental facts label. Okay, so this is a new requirement. You see? Everyone that says the FDA doesn't do shit, you're wrong, right? This is a new requirement as of June 29th, 2020. New requirements to be put on nutritional labels and supplement labels. Folate and folic acid. What is folate? Folate is a B vitamin that helps your body make healthy new cells. What food provide folate? Folate is naturally present in many foods, including vegetables, including asparagus, Brussels sprouts, dark green leafy vegetables. I just looked up a thing about a recipe that included asparagus. My sister was like, do you want to do the asparagus in it? I was like, I don't think I give a fuck. I don't know if I've ever had asparagus in something. It was a tart. It was a chicken asparagus tart. And I'm like, that sounds wild, first off. A tart that has chicken and asparagus. But whatever. So, mustard greens, fruits and fruit juices, especially oranges and orange juice, beef liver, nuts such as walnuts, and beans and peas such as kidneys, beans, and black-eyed peas. Interesting, the black-eyed peas. Asparagus, Brussels sprouts, dark leafy greens, oranges and orange juice, beef liver, specifically the liver of cows, nuts such as walnuts, beans and peas such as kidney beans and black-eyed peas. You also get folate by eating. Okay, cool. Rich breads and rich flours. Okay, so they enrich things with it. That's interesting. So they have to specify now on labels when something has folate and folic acid by putting DFE. What does DFE mean? How will folate be listed on the nutritional supplement? The MCG, the microgram DFE is the unit of measure for folate. Yeah, but I want to know what DFE stands for. Jesus fuck. The daily values DV are reference amounts in grams, milligrams, or in micrograms of nutrients. Dietary folate equivalents. Okay, DFE means dietary folate equivalents, which is why folate and folic acids, that's why it's DFE, dietary folate equivalents. So that's cool. That's good to know. That's why I like doing these streams, because I learn shit every time. It's quiet today. No one in chat. That's good. It lets me get my thoughts out. Gets my thoughts out? Get my thoughts out. English is important. Well, let's rephrase that. Grammar is important. The language doesn't matter. I don't care if you speak Chinese, Spanish, French. Grammar is important. Vitamins are important. All of this. I took my vitamins for the day. Alright. Close this shit out. Fuck around? Posters, right? Venom. Oh, Venom was a good movie. Tom Hardy. Exceptional job. I just got my sisters to watch it. Really, really a good fucking movie. Old school GTA posters. Yeah. Marvel's Cloak and Dagger. Didn't watch it. Didn't hear anything about it. Fuck it. Put Cloak and Dagger down to look into. I might watch it. And find some abstract art. My sister loves Rogue and Gambit. There was an artist at Comic-Con one year who had these abstract arts of Gambit and Rogue. I will say they look kind of nice. I'm not a big fan of Rogue or Gambit. I am a big fan of good art. Okay? This is good art. I can't read that fucking signature, though. Can we get that? Where the fuck? Oh, I'm holding upside down like an idiot. I don't recognize this artist's signature. If anyone gives a fuck to look it up, or happens to know it off the top of their head, please do feel free to let me know. Really good art. I would recommend this art. And if I recall, it was very cheap, and that's why we ended up picking it up too. Is that for this amazing art, it was cheap, maybe $5 a piece or something. And you're like, why the hell not? You love the characters. This is a artist who has poured their heart and soul into their work. Give them a little money, you know? Buy their work. I support small artists. It's so important for small business to thrive, and that can't happen if nobody buys small business, right? If you don't purchase from a small business, you are helping big corporations get ahead. And I don't like big corporations. I'll say it. I think that the world would be better off without the Walmarts of the world. Walmart sucks. They're fucking cheap, and that's why even I shop at Walmart. I hate it, but it's cheap. And when you got bills to pay, you can't afford to pay more to support a local business. But with that said, we have a Tops Market and a Hannaford's, and I go there anytime that I can help it. I would say 98% of the time we shop at a smaller local market. And again, Hannaford's, not tiny. They are a business of some size. Hannaford's, again, not tiny. No whining. Used to have this hanging in the security office for all the fucking whiners. It's, you know, you gotta give back to small businesses. If you don't, you're encouraging the big corporations to continue to take advantage of them. And it's just that simple. So, do right. Okay, so I think perhaps the Legends one is too large. I think that doesn't feel right. I think that feels too big. It's too much space on the wall. I've been meaning to put some stuff up, so I think it's definitely good to hang up my Halo stuff. This G.I. Joe and this Colony poster, they're both going up on the wall. Definitely good things. So we're between the red team, the rookie, and Halo 4. You know what? Fuck Halo 4. Halo 4 goes back in. I didn't like Halo 4. It doesn't. It's a nice poster. It's a collector's edition item. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't deserve it. These were collector's editions too. I think I got them out of a magazine, perhaps. Rookie or red team. I'll wait. I'll see. If some people pop in the chat, I'll ask their opinions. And then I'll wait and see perhaps what YouTube thinks. We'll do that later. Let's get back into... Put these away. Let's get back into Halo Infinite. So... Halo Infinite. Let's see what the word is. What are they advertising? What's release dates? Available holiday 2021. That means a Christmas release, folks. coming day one to Xbox Game Pass. Oh, in other words, the day of launch, it'll be on Game Pass. I think that's horrible marketing, isn't it? Don't you think that maybe you should not encourage people to pay a small amount for Game Pass to get your game? I mean, in theory, I am a purist, and I'm going to buy the game. Whether I love it or hate it, I'm going to buy the game. I'm going to pre-order it. But I'm going to buy the game. I like having discs, even digital. I prefer to have the individual game. I don't like Game Pass personally, but Game Pass is fucking cheap. What does Game Pass cost? Starting at $24.99. Was that the yearly plan? That's not monthly, is it? 24 months? Okay. Is that the current? Why are they not telling me a price? I hate marketing so much. I really do. I don't care about all the shit on it. I want to see your fucking price. See all plans. There we go. Alright, best value. Your first month is $1. You see, someone told me $1, and I was like, that's bullshit. First month is $1. Then it's $14 a month. First month for $1, then it's $9.90 a month for PC. Right? So the difference between console and PC, you get less things on PC. On console, you get gold, which is its own separate fee. You get that. And then console, $9.99 a month. What's the difference? Blah, blah, blah. All the same. Member discounts and deals. You don't have that over here. Play games from the cloud. Free perks, including in-game content and partner offers. And you don't get gold. Okay. So the extra $5 a month for Ultimate is, you get gold with it, which is a good deal. Except pay $60 a year for gold. It's not bad. I mean, my point is, for $14 a month, $1 for the first month, if I wanted to play Halo Infinite but spend no money, I would sign up for $1, play the fuck out of Halo Infinite for a month, and then cancel my subscription. How is that a sustainable business model for Xbox? I get it, it's Microsoft. They don't need any amount of money from Xbox. Xbox could fucking disappear right now, and Microsoft would take a very small blow to their profit margins. But how is this a sustainable business market? Is it that people buy it for a month and to play Halo Infinite, and then they forget, or they get sucked into other games, and then they have a recurring $14? The game coming out is probably going to be $60. In order to make $60 from one purchase, they'd have it for, let's see, 15, so that's 4 months. So after 4 months of keeping them hooked on, or first one's $1. So after 5 months of keeping them hooked on Game Pass, it equals out to selling your new game. However, if you don't include your game on Game Pass, the suckers that are going to buy Game Pass have already bought Game Pass. You're not going to lure people into Game Pass with Halo Infinite. They already have it, or they don't. Legendary Halo series returns. So, in theory, you could make your 60 off the game, and then... Ugh, God, it looks so fucking ugly. Look at that. Look at that undersuit. I'm trying to stay positive here, people. What is this? Is that the storm rifle that they introduced in Halo 4? I like the Reach-esque look of the AR, at least. This might be a Reach character model. No, look at that ugly fucking chest and these shoulder things. That's a Halo 4 character model. Halo 5. That's the newer generation shit. Clearly supposed to be Emil, but isn't Emil. They even have the kukri and everything. Disappointing. Oh boy. What do they got? Hello? Blank blocked. Why is it blocked? Oh, is it? Okay, I see. It pulls it up here. No? Sure. I can't watch their trailers. Okay, there it is. Oh yeah, the idiot, the hairless brutes. Okay, and then it just stops randomly. Hold on. Let's pull that back. So, what the fuck is this? Is this supposed to be Atriox or something? I don't like the hairless brute. I don't like it. I don't know what it's about. It's not what brutes look like. It did it again. Yeah, banish. Pray. It's Atriox. Bare your fangs, Spartan? That's a stupid thing to say. I said I was gonna stay positive, but this is just so stupid. I hate the Banish. The Banish suck. Why would the Banish be our target enemy? It's such a shitty fucking faction. The concept that the Great Schism that broke the Covenant, the Civil War. Nightbot, Asuna is the best waifu 222. Yeah, I don't. Links are bad here. Welcome. What is this? Haha, haha, Rick Astley. Nice. Nice. I like a good Rickroll. Thank you. I don't like the Banished. It's stupid. The concept that what broke the Covenant was the Great Schism, was the elites and the brutes not playing nice, right? The whole concept that a faction of the Covenant broke away, is what broke the Covenant. And then they just decide that the Banished did break away. And it's like, oh, cool, so that thing that broke the Covenant's back didn't earlier? That's cool. Other account I rickrolled someone yesterday. Nice. Yeah, I mean, look, I appreciate a good rickroll. I'm all good with it. You know what? Fuck it. I even like the song. No, I don't want to get DMCA'd. Streamer got fucked. Maki... I think I know that name. Are you in our Discord community? I think I know that name, Mikey. Let me pull up the Discord. No, it's just a very similar name. Who are they? Maki Mas Pet. Okay. Yeah, not who I was thinking of. Just a very similar name. When I was on Meme Destroyer 444, he got rickrolled 2 times. Yeah, I mean, look, a good rickroll is nice. I would play the music all the way through, but I don't want to get DMCA strikes. So, yeah. But anyway, so I think that the Banish are a stupid concept because the whole point of the Great Schism is that the Covenant couldn't stand having infighting, right? And that was the whole point of it. He goes live, Rickroll him again. I shall not Rickroll him. I appreciate a good Rickroll. I do not partake. I just don't get mad about it because it's a thing that's been on the internet longer than anyone currently on the internet. So the concept that the Banish exist and have not broken the Covenant is stupid. If you do, he ban you. Yeah, I don't want to get banned on someone I don't know. I don't want to, so why would I? The concept that the Banish exist and didn't break the Covenant is stupid. One, that means they're not a threat, right? It means that the Covenant thought so little of them and could handle them that they weren't a threat. So why are they a threat now, right? What sense does that make? That they are so insignificant that the Covenant could handle them, and yet they're a threat now. Or they are a serious threat, and the Covenant was able to handle them and didn't break, and then the Schism broke them? I don't like it. Retcons are always messy, but this retcon particularly does not hold up well. I think that it is not great. It's really not. So. Grappling hook, I like. A lot of people hate it. I like the grappling hook. Flying suicide grunt. Okay, new grenade. Some sort of shock grenade. That's cool. Yep, grappling across the chasm's cool. Jetpack brute. A little more control over his jetpack, it looked like. Let's back that up. Most jetpacks, they were vertical. He's like flying horizontal as well as vertical. That's kind of cool. Watch full gameplay video. Yeah, I mean, it definitely looks cool. Have my Switch hooked up to it? Still had an Xbox, but not hooked up to my TV. Sure, yeah. I don't know. I just think. Can we please watch? Okay, there it is. Hey, buddy, stop that. Is it?
A new generation built to fight.
Marines. Yeah, okay. Spartan Force. No, why does it do this? Why is it backing up?
Together, we are unstoppable. Are you ready?
Yeah, Spartan Force are dumb. Okay, an area reveal grenade. That's not revolutionary. Okay, right, sure. Again, the verticality is great. Some sort of plasma launcher. That's not the plasma launcher. Gravity hammer that doesn't gravity. Okay, let's back that up. That was kind of hot. Is that like a skirmisher gauntlet that reflected the shot back? Yep, that's exactly what that was. That is a... Let's see if we can grab that on the screen. Yep. Nope, that's a 10-second jump. Yeah. It's like a skirmisher gauntlet right here that activates and returns the shot. That's actually really fucking cool. I think that is a good way to, How much is NBA 2K21? I have no idea how much NBA... I don't play NBA. I think that is a really cool concept. I really appreciate that, I really appreciate that they're innovating in the gameplay. A lot of people who are elitists think that the game shouldn't change, and I'm not one of those. I think that games have to evolve and they have to change to stay relevant, you know. Call of Duty, right? Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, it was all bolt actions, maybe a trench gun in one of them was a hated edition. Stuff like that is unfortunate that it doesn't change. And then, you know, the fourth game in that franchise, Modern Warfare, it went, 0 to 100, right? It was like, it was bolt action, boom, now we're in the current modern time frame. It's like, wait, we were World War II up until now, and it revolutionized the game, and so many more people got into the game. And that needs to happen. That should have happened sooner for Call of Duty. And I think that people who want the game to change, or, I'm sorry, that don't want the game to change, people who want it to stay the same they are not looking out for the franchise. They care about a single game in the franchise, and they don't care about the franchise as a whole. And that's quite problematic. Okay, hold on. Did that just switch from single to burst? No, that was a burst fire. So this is just a BR. Okay, we've got some sort of, he's grappling hooking. Is that a hologram and some sort of, like, barrier? A deployable... Because he popped a panel out of it. You see, there's, like, a damage state. It's green, and then he did enough damage, it dropped, kind of like a hard light shield. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it's a hologram. No, it's not a hologram, that's a dude. That's just the shield flare effect? Yeah, it's just the shield flare. He's taking hits, and then his shields overload. He's grappling hooking. There's a guy back here that gets popped. Ooh, what is that? The Avery J. Johnson Academy of Military Science. That's really cool that they do a shout out to Sergeant Johnson. I really appreciate. That's the little stuff that I fucking love. That has me so excited for this fucking game. You have no idea. Okay, a multiplayer reveal has this one line of text, and it's got me so excited for the game. The fact that they're just, Sergeant Johnson is a war hero, and he died a war hero, and I love that. I love that that is something that they put in the game. They didn't need to put that in there. It took 2 seconds for them to slap it on, but for someone like me, that makes or breaks the game. It's the little details. It's the little additions that really matter. He sticks him mid-fucking-air. You'd never get that. I mean, that's like a once-in-a-lifetime shot. That might be... Is that a knuckle blade, or is that the gauntlet that returned the volley earlier? That's kind of a cool... I don't know what this is. I want to know what this is. That looks... Or is that the grappling hook, actually? You know what? This was the grappling hook guy. That's probably the spike for the grappling hook. Because that looks like a winch, to control the line. I like the Iron Man look. The red with the gold. That's a nice color palette. It looks good. It's clean. It's utilitarian. I wish it would blend in with the armor, but it's small. It's subtle. It's sleek. It's not some big, obnoxious apparatus. So he sticks him midair. And the guy goes behind the light shield and kills both of them. Like, that's so fucking cool. Let's do some damage. I don't like the voice, but that's kind of like, what the fuck was the AI in ODST? It was the city administrator AI. Doo-doo. Like on a subway, and it makes the little chimes. Virgil. That's kind of like, that reminds me of Virgil. Okay, this is an LMG. Come on, let me pull it back. I clicked too far ahead. Come on. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Virgil from ODST. I like that.
Oh, let's do some damage.
Yep, got an LMG. Oh shit! He just grappling hooked to switch guns, and it's got some sort of bayonet under it. This looks like maybe a rocket. Yep. Okay, grappling hooks onto a wasp to hijack the wasp pilot. I hate the wasp, but it comes from a concept from Halo 2, so I appreciate that they ended up putting it in. Oh, gorgeous. Halo 2 had a lot of these big, open, vehicle-centric maps, and Halo 3 sort of moved away from it, and certainly Halo Reach had Forge World, and other than that, they had, smaller maps. And I appreciate that they're kind of returning to these big Valhalla, Blood Gulch style maps. Hit by a ghost, you got the new Brute Chopper. Okay, new Banshee, dropped from a Pelican, you got a sniper, hits him with a Spartan laser, pulls out the Storm Rifle, gets in, okay, takes off, using the Banshee. I hate the new aesthetic, but, the graphics are going to change with time. It's got a nice spike. I don't think that the old school flags had that spike, like to drive it into things. Right, this little almost like a spear tip, right?
Please haul ass at your earliest convenience.
Haul ass at your earliest convenience. Clearly they understand they're going to an adult audience here. Okay, you got the skull. Beating people with the skull. Yep. Tosses some kind of grenade, rocket launcher, the back blast kills the guy on the outside. Grab the fusion cylinder, throw the fusion cylinder at the warthog. Or is that that's a mongoose? Okay. Okay, new pistol. He throws a plasma grenade, it detonates, throws the sword at him. He kills someone with the pistol, picks up the sword. Okay, he's got like this Ronin samurai armor. That's kind of cool. It's like the katana armor, the Hayabusa. Look at that. Multiplayer free to play. Now, does that mean that they're going to go the way of Warzone and have like a standalone, anyone can play it without purchasing the game? That would be interesting. Or is it locked behind Game Pass? I don't know about an epic campaign. I think that the campaign's going to be a little lackluster. Holiday, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Windows 10 PC, Xbox Cloud Gaming. Okay. I mean, like I said, I am cautiously optimistic for this. I want this to work so bad. I do. I want this game to be amazing. I want to love Halo again. And Halo 4 and 5 had me so negative and jaded, and I want to love Halo. I do. Carrying the flag, got an LMG or an assault rifle, Needler.
The feeling of like being in a firefight and hearing the click of the gun, throwing it down, grabbing one off the wall.
For my gunners.
What did that say for the pistol? What is it called? Pulse carbine instead of the pulse rifle.
Just the feeling of like being in a firefight and hearing the click of the gun, throwing.
Mark 50 sidekick. Okay, I don't like that. So the naming conventions, the nomenclature up to this point has always followed a clear and obvious path, right? So, you know, M6, M7, M5. I don't like that it's MK5. That actually might be a D. That might not be 50. That could be 5D. But MK, that's more like modern day real life, right? Like the Mark 40 USP. Like, I don't like that they're doing that. They're trying to like bring it back to reality, and it's a sci-fi. You are playing as a cybernetically and genetically enhanced super soldier fighting an alien empire. No part of this is realistic, and no part of it should be realistic. It should be, okay, yeah, Bulldog, CQS 48. This is the Bulldog is, you see, it's got this magazine. It's a rotary magazine fed shotgun. Again, I don't really like that. There are some aspects of the game, like the shotgun, that are a little overpowered, but it's to counter other things like the shotgun or the sword, right? The sword lunges, the shotgun can bolt through. It's one of the few things that puts the sword down, and the sword has the advantage of coming from a range. You can swoop in on someone. Having something like the Bulldog, where your shotgun is not, you know, pump action, where you have to rack it between each shot, I think that it's perhaps a little unbalanced. Maybe they change that by making it a little less powerful, making it a weaker weapon. I don't know.
Throwing it down, grabbing one off the wall.
For my gunner's upside down, and he's like laying in. I see kill assist, kill assist, kill assist.
Any pistol across any of the games. Whatever gun allows me to feel the most like John Wick, I am there.
Fuck John Wick.
How excited I was with like this big combat with vehicles going all over the place.
BTB.
Halo means something different for everyone, right? I think that's what makes Halo great.
Okay. I hate the armor, but the weapons are cool. This is a long one.
Halo multiplayer. And for me, it boils down to this tight arena style combat and big team battle, this wide open.
Joseph Staten. He is OG. He is very classic Halo. If Joseph Staten endorses the game, I have hopes. Of course, he is an employee, and he does need to say things that the company wants him to say. But I don't know if what he's saying is honest from him, then I'm hopeful.
What is Halo multiplayer? And for me, it boils down to this tight arena style combat and big team battle, this wide open vehicle infused kind of combat. We're taking that awesome legacy or classic Halo combat experience and modernizing it in ways that'll feel fresh to old players and really exciting to new players. We're going to give you great ways to customize your Spartan, really make your super soldier your own, and we're kicking off a journey, an experience that's going to evolve month to month, season to season, year after year.
So they've done the season thing in Master Chief Collection, where they have let's make this chat box a little smaller. It's kind of large, right in the way. They have this season thing where it's you unlock cosmetic rewards for playing the game. not quite like a battle pass, but pretty close. I don't think that there's a premium version of it, so it's a little different from a battle pass. And what he was saying, is what I was saying earlier about how you need to make it refreshing for the old people. I'm just concerned that they're focusing too much on the new people and the new aspect of Halo and what they want Halo to become, not what it has been.
An experience that's going to evolve month to month, season to season, year after year.
So they don't intend to do
Working through this multiplayer
many
game,
games.
The toughest challenge, I think, was really about how do we respect the legacy of what came before us, but still build something that feels new.
We've tried to bring all these elements of legacy and really inject them into Halo Infinite, not just like in a way where you kind of won't notice it, where you feel like, oh, they really designed this to be a celebration of previous Halo, as well as an iteration of where Halo can go next. The vision of Arena was all about a tight experience. It was all about being fair. It was all about earning everything on the map, earning everything, every kill you get.
Going back to like what is the core foundation of what made the great Halo multiplayer arena matches great. Halo, it's really about fair and balanced starts, so everybody's on equal footing when they come off the rip. And then once they start running around, it's about scavenging, it's about finding new toys and kind of developing your playstyle as you run through the map.
So I kind of like that. Something that they got away from in Halo 4 and 5 is that they started doing loadouts, and everyone had loadouts, and you entered with your guns and stuff, and it you know, unfortunately, it was almost Call of Duty-ish. You know, I think they maybe looked too hard at Call of Duty as their competitor for the game. I think that that even looks like the Mark 40 USP. That pistol looks like the Mark 40 USP. They're trying too hard to make it realistic. Sorry, that's a tangent. Whirlpool, damn. Axis. I don't know what Axis is. Some sort of company, perhaps. But, so, I think that they got too far down that rabbit hole where it's just, loadouts, you know, and I appreciate that they're going back to everything is fair. You start with an assault rifle. You start with, you know, a DMR. You start with one weapon, and you find the rest on the map somewhere. So I do appreciate that.
What makes Halo feel like Halo? I feel like the answer to that question is the sandbox. Like, the sandbox is Halo.
Forge.
When we set out to look at Halo Infinite from a high level and the direction of what it is, there's lots of exciting things there because we really wanted to push what are the things that are true to Halo, but what are the things that fans haven't seen yet.
Equipment is back, but equipment is kind of has a bigger voice than ever before. We ask questions to ourselves of if you could go after, you know, a power weapon to get a bunch of kills, would you do that, or could you go and get grapple to make sure that you swing yourself to the other side of a map to back cap a stronghold? We saw it as like another avenue of not just skill expression, but tactics for teams to coordinate around.
The exciting combinatory nature of, you know, this toy plus this toy and how those interact with objectives is super amazing.
Looking at how the
fucking reflector gauntlet,
classic power-ups like the overshield and the active camouflage. For this title, what we're looking at, what we're excited for, is you pick that up and you
it was an
choose when
overshield.
you activate it. It goes into your inventory. If you haven't used it and someone kills you in multiplayer, you drop that overshield, and then they could take it, use it for themselves. That to me is very
save it for later.
But we took the equipment side of it and modernized it.
I like that. I really like that.
We went in and decided to invest a lot in the systems. When I take damage in my Warthog, my wheels can get blown off, my hood can get blown off. There's different aspects of the vehicle that change.
They have tires now.
My vehicle handles now, and that's something that's brand new.
The other thing we added to that is like this doomsday mechanic. So when you hit this threshold, the vehicle catches fire, and it's very much you've got a certain amount of health or a certain amount of time, and you got to choose what you want to do with the last minutes of this vehicle.
So fire is relevant now.
Cousin to the Warthog, which is the Razorback.
The back
Razorback.
Multi-storage compartment that you can put a lot of stuff into. So if you want to put like detached turrets, power weapons, fusion coils, objectives, and that is what really making the Razorback kick a lot of butt in the campaign.
The the levels
Upgraded Warthog.
define pace for the game, how frantic it is, and they define that iconic fantasy for players as they're entering that match. What do they want to do? What type of experience are they hoping to have? What kind of combat, what kind of dance floor is there available to have that combat in?
For me, BTB is all about experiencing the full extent of the sandbox of Halo in just one match, right? Like you see the vehicles, the weapons, the equipment.
We really wanted to take that kind of concept, those feels you had, you know, playing the previous games, and just turn the volume up. Vehicles are no longer just spawning at bases anymore. We have Pelicans delivering them, and we have a commander
The new upgraded Wraith.
telling you that Pelicans are going to be dropping off these vehicles.
Tank is inbound.
We have Halo 2 style Delta Halo mission weapon pods that fall from the sky to resupply the field.
That's where it makes it feel like a real battlefield. And
That's more like Reach.
This is not just more players. This is just
Ordnance
a
drops.
certain beautiful slice of sci-fi chaos.
That's cool.
The announcer is your big gameplay moments, your game modes, just like the way it was before. Personal AI is really a reflection and information for the player.
Personal AI, designation box.
So if a player grabs a flag, your personal AI is going to tell you to, you know, get that thing back to base and give you some like moment-to-moment updates.
Our team took the enemy flag.
What if we can let players choose their own AI, and each one of those are different voices, so that players can find the one that fits their personality
That's cool.
and their mood the best?
I like that.
Add the sense of like me.
Like
as
Cortana.
a Spartan.
You get a dumb AI.
I mean, more important, and for us,
I mean, she was a smart AI, but it's cool.
A Spartan, you're Spartan. You are you inside of the Halo universe.
That's really cool. I like that.
Content that we have on day one.
Armor coating, Scorpion Punch. Okay, that's colors. E-pads, UA Type SA. Armor Core Mark 7. Chest Attack Paradise. Okay, you can customize your gloves even. So there's even more customization than in Reach. That's cool. I guess they finally listened to us. Assault rifle coating, yeah. Paint skins, visor, the helmet attachments like in Reach.
One ensures that there will
Right
be
shoulder.
millions of customization
That's cool.
combinations for Spartan.
I like it.
That
I like it.
includes things like armor coatings.
I don't like the look, but
emblems, various armor effects, down to the individual armor pieces. So your shoulders, your gloves, your knee pads, your helmet, your visor, your helmet attachments. Then you look at weapons, and we've got a whole slew of customization offerings there. Vehicles have a huge pool of customization.
hold on, does this imply that you can customize your weapons and vehicles now?
So your shoulders, your gloves, your knee pads, your helmet, your visor.
To be clear, they have aesthetic. Chug? Alright. Welcome to the stream, Colonel. The single most awkward redeem on my channel. I just silently glug water. Welcome. We're just looking at Halo Infinite, doing a little just chatting. I was bored. I got some stuff to do and like that was weak. Yeah. I got stuff to do in like 2 hours, and I was kind of sitting here, not tired, didn't want to play something, so I was like, you know. I've got a whole list of things that I want to talk about for my YouTube channel, so I was like, I'll stream it, and then I'll chop that up and put it to YouTube. Or rather, I'll have Tala chop it up and put it to YouTube, because she's better at that stuff than me. And, so I was like, you know, fuck it, I'll stream it and see. And so today we're talking about Halo Infinite. I love Halo. I'm a huge Halo fan. I want this game to work. Tala is awesome. She's an amazing person. For those of you that don't know who Tala is my editor on YouTube. The longer 4 or 5 hour videos, that's me lazily putting them on there. The shorter ones, that's all her. She chops them up, and sometimes she does like effects in them. My intro is for her, and you know she's working on making me like a nice intro and outro. You haven't seen what she did for me. I have not seen what she did for you, Colonel. Yeah. What did she? What did you get? Ooh, what is this? A koala bear? Colonel to Heart Bear. That's cute. Little koala bear holding a heart. That's adorable. Wow. Angry koala with a heart. Oh, is he angry? I can't see. It's very small, so I can't see his eyes or eyebrows to see if he's angered. Or his claws. Do koalas retract their claws? Alright, 1 second. Are koala claws retractable? I misspelled it. No, they always have them out. Okay. Cuddly. That's good to know. So you wouldn't know. Like a cat, if his claws are out, he's scared or he's mad. But yeah, so we're hanging out watching some of the stuff for Infinite. I'm cautiously optimistic. I want to love Halo again. It's been a big part of my life, so we'll see. More customization sounds good to me. I just don't know how I feel about the aesthetic still.
Your helmet attachments. Then you look at weapons, and we've got a whole slew of customization offerings there. Yeah. Vehicles have a huge pool of customizations too. We support customization in the game. Players can do the same thing on HaloWaypoint.com as well as the Halo Waypoint app.
Okay.
The player also customizes the Spartan, the soldier inside the
Waypoint
suit.
being useful again.
To represent the player as much as possible. They can change their body type and their voice, as well as choose prosthetics for the first time.
Coatings offer
I like
us
the
a unique
emotes.
opportunity to craft some hyper-polished looks and let you express yourselves in ways you've never been able to before. We're coming at this from a player-first mentality. So what that means is that there's no random loot in this. There's no loot boxes. It's very important to us that everyone understands exactly how they unlock customization content. And we have a variety of places where they can do that. First off is the Battle Pass.
Okay, so they're not doing loot boxes, and that was in the current Halo stuff. They're called rec packs. It's a loot box. So that also makes me very optimistic for what's going to happen with this game. I think that the concept of loot boxes is deplorable, and it is a insult to the player. And rec packs were just another shameless loot box crap. And I think that they are learning from EA's mistakes. And they have heard that we don't want fucking loot boxes, so that's kind of interesting. Now, I did hear Battle Pass, so that has me vaguely concerned that they are trading out the EA loot box for the Battle Royale Battle Pass. Loot boxes are so like crap. They are. They're shit. It's gambling. It's illegal in some countries. It's just random RNG luck of the draw. And battle passes, they're a little more fixed, but they're still shameless cash grabs. The fact that you have to pay for a battle pass to get the better cosmetics is still a shameless cash grab. It is still not the right answer. It is a better answer than loot boxes, but it is still not the right one. So I'm waiting for the day that they find the right answer. I don't know what the right answer is. I think that the right answer is perhaps unlocking through merit, through challenges. Have everything behind a challenge, an in-game activity that they have to do. And that's fair and balanced, and no amount of money needs to be spent, or they could have monetized, pay to circumvent the challenge. That is what it is. So I'd have to do something to gain money. No, I agree. So first off, the game sale, right? Additional DLCs, things like that, always bring in money. And something like Halo, I think I hold to another standard. Smaller companies, I'll give a pass, they need to make money. Microsoft has so much money, they could give Halo for free and still be fine. But like I said, if you have everything cosmetically unlocked through in-game challenges, and then have the option to pay to bypass doing the challenge, there's your money, right? Now, everybody knows that they can do a challenge and unlock an item, make it clear what challenges unlock what items, so that they can do it in-game entirely based on their own merits, or let them cheap out with money if that's the course they want to take.
Boxes, it's very important to us that everyone understands exactly how they unlock customization content, and we have a variety of places where they can do that. First off is the Battle Pass.
Halo Battle Pass will never be taken away from you. And what I mean by that is once you buy it, it's yours and does not expire. In future seasons, you can purchase old Battle Passes as well as the current Battle Pass and choose which Battle Pass to put your progression towards.
Okay, I like that. So they are not doing a time-sensitive one. Look at Warframe where you don't have to buy to play the whole game for free. You can buy the cosmetics. Yeah, exactly. It's a free game with cosmetic purchases. A lot of games do that business model. I like this concept. I play a lot of Sea of Thieves, and there was something in Sea of Thieves and Battlefield 1 as well. There was a cosmetic that I wanted in Battlefield 1 really badly. It was the only camo that didn't look like shit, but it was from like 2 passes before I had started playing. And I couldn't get it. It was locked forever and lost to me. And I really appreciate what they're saying here is that, like in Master Chief Collection, where you can choose which season you want to put your points to, I have mine going towards the Reach season right now because I want the Reach customization because that's what I play. I appreciate that they're saying that, you know, you can grind out old battle passes. You can load the very first battle pass and still grind that out, that the contents of it are not lost to you just because you're in a new pass. I really, really appreciate that that's the direction that they're going with this.
All of these rewards are single source, so you're never going to be confused about where things come from. If you can unlock something in the Battle Pass, we're not going to let any other players circumvent that by purchasing it out of the storefront.
A lot of our stuff is unlocked through playing the game and only through playing the game.
There you go.
All customization is just cosmetic.
Every season will have its own theme and introduce new components, new looks, new gameplay for players, new opportunities to earn and collect cool rewards. We've seen the samurai already.
Mhm.
That's one of our event armor cores, and that's going to be something that players can earn through gameplay for free.
See, that feels good to me.
For the multiplayer part of the game, like that was a big goal because, you know, how do we have a way we can always bring players in, right? They can, when we have a new update, they'll just dip their toes in if they even just want to see it.
Not only we free to play, but we're free to play on PC as well as console. And what that means is we're able to get the biggest audience we've ever had. Everybody gets to play with no barriers. And even better, your progression carries from one platform to the next.
Getting our game to be on PC and console at the same time is an amazing chance for us to really just kind of excite new players about the game. How can we do things like make cross-play interesting, and like even in just customs, being able to just play with your friends. That, like, some people have PCs and some people have consoles, and like let them talk to each other, let them be friends.
I like that, not segregating it between platform.
The Academy is a place that you can go within MP to kind of onboard into the experience. It's great for newer players who are still picking up the controls, and also people who want to warm up before they head into matchmaking. It's a series of experiences, both a tutorial to get started for the first time, weapon drills to practice with specific items, and also training mode that you can use to just get warm, explore the game as you want to.
For players who are new to Halo, let's help them learn what this universe is about.
Okay.
These characters.
I like it.
And help them kind of know the vocabulary that people have been speaking for now almost 20
That's
years,
true.
so that when they come in there, they don't feel like they're behind everyone else. They can kind of come in on an even footing.
That is a big deal.
I mean, I'm super jazzed about bots. I think they're awesome. Our goal with bots has been to have a variety of difficulties that kind of provide a...
I said for a very long time that we needed in-game bots, that we needed AI-controlled people to move around, to have as an opposing force for players. In Halo 3 and Reach, I did a lot of custom games. So many custom games. Even just having something that could be a stationary static object was a big deal. We used to do glitches and mods that would put a Spartan sitting down, or an elite sitting down, or standing somewheres, right? Like having like a guy standing at a post. So just having AI to run around or to stand somewheres is a very big deal for immersion, for challenges, and for creating your own story, and for creating challenges and custom maps. I really appreciate that that is something that they are doing here.
To have a variety of difficulties that kind of provide a good training partner for wherever you're at in the experience.
Partnering with our players on the road to launch and after launch is absolutely critical, right?
I mean, Halo's always been about the community conversation.
We want to make sure we hear our players, make changes where we can based on that feedback, make sure the game is ready for launch, and then even beyond launch.
What I'm genuinely excited
Okay.
about is taking the game out of our hands and putting it into the community's hands. You know, whether it's seeing what people make in Forge or the content that they're able to create with theater, watching streamers go after the game.
To get involved, you go to haloinsider.com, put in your info with your gamer tag, and we should be able to reach out to you if we want to invite you to a Halo Infinite flight.
We feel like we've got a pretty good selection at launch and what's going to be there for our fans.
Okay.
And this isn't going to be something that is just a static set of items. We have some new stuff in the works already, and just can't wait to really get into that as soon as this game comes out.
New maps, new modes, new ways to customize your Spartan. Launch is just the beginning. Now we're just going to be able to talk, interact more frequently, and that's just going to be great. That is the future of Halo Infinite multiplayer.
Thank you to the community for all their feedback over the years so far, and I'm looking forward to the Road to launch itself, and beyond.
Okay. I like that we haven't seen any recycled footage yet. They've gotten enough footage for all of their promotional material. Some games, they recycle promotional material footage. Alright, so we already watched that one. I'm excited. I really am. This is filling me with positivity. Okay, some sort of weird ass space station. Okay, some sort of metal, magnetic, some sort of ferrous oxide. It's floating. Lasers. Is this the Spartan armor? I don't know why it's floating. Are they just being super dramatic? This looks in-universe.
The Mjolnir exosuit is now complete.
Yeah. Super dramatic. This is like an in-universe
Even though this
promotional.
technology will save humanity in the war to come. I must remind myself. Liquid crystal cannot rise on its own. Titanium alloy cannot prevail in the face of extinction. Armor cannot hope.
Armor cannot hope. Oh, gives me chills.
It all means nothing until you step inside.
Oh. Holiday 2020. Yeah, that didn't happen. That got pushed back. It's now saying Holiday 2021. That actually has me mildly concerned. They might push it back again. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm so fucking excited. I'm gonna have to start playing some Halo on the channel. I'm gonna have to get ready. I'm gonna have to replay everything. I have enough time that I should be able to play every game through. I know Caleb was playing through Halo. I'm able to get a couple people to do some runs. I'm really excited for this. This could be a return to something that I loved growing up. This was something that was, ooh, we need to put in a date of birth for this one. Okay. Is this the gory stuff? Is this the adult content? I like how it only goes to 28, even though there's leap years. 9 to 5. Alrighty. I really wish it wouldn't fucking do that. I don't know what's wrong with the website. That's not on me. My internet doesn't have any issue watching YouTube or anything. There's something wrong with the video source. Warning. Are we crashing? We're crashing. Is this a Marine? He's got like a technician jumpsuit. He's got marine armor over it. Breach detected. Okay. Some sort of crewman. Maybe he just put on the chest piece. Okay, sealing off a valve. What am I watching? This is kind of cool. Can we get that to go away? Can we? Thank you.
Daddy's listening. Can you say hi?
Aww.
And how big are you? Can you tell Daddy how big you are? Are you so big? And can you sing? Good singing. How about I miss you? And I love you. I love you, Daddy. And I can't wait to see you. Can you say
Oh, he's an old man now. Maybe not old man. But he's got full gruff and he's got a scar. He's freezing. Oh man, life support cut out. Where is he? An escape pod? Ejected from a ship? Space station?
This is UNSC Pelican Echo 216.
Pelican.
Hear me? This is UNS.
Oh no, it's the chief. What's the chief doing out here in space? He gets ass kicked by the banished?
Power cells are fried. Auto shut down. Triggering survival mode. I'm going to try to overwrite. Okay. If you can hear me in there, I hope you're ready. Please don't die. Please. Don't die. Yes! 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 We're going home! Oh, welcome back, Chief. I rerouted what little power I had into your suit. Looks like there's a problem with the servos in your hands. Stay calm. You've been out there a while. I know I saw something. Check your armor's diagnostics.
It's an empty chip. Wait, weapon containment device, what? AI not detected. Okay, interesting.
Whoa, easy there, big guy. You're not... Status report. Status report? What? There's something you need to see, Chief.
Oh, is this the whole, the creator overran humanity and now they're all dead? Like, is that what we're doing?
We lost. Lost everything. There's nothing left for us here. I don't think we're here is. No. Not then. Not again. We need to run.
No, we need to fight. Get ready.
That doesn't make me feel great. I really hate the the banished and the created and all of this crap that they're pushing for the narrative. I really dislike it. I like the update to his armor though. It looks less shit. A little bit more of the classic aesthetic.
Because you were special. I knew we would be perfect together. And I was right.
I hate what they did with Cortana. It's such a disrespect to her character. But they gotta push the story and sell games, and you know, I can't be mad at that. Why does it keep doing this? Stop that! Stop that! Alright. Something weird with their system here. Okay, yep, I remember this trailer. This is the E3 stuff. You got these weird looking caribou deer things. You got the system firing. The ancient humanity speech scrawled into the stone there by the cave. Something's ancient ribs. UNSC radio equipment. Some sort of pack beast lumbering past. Maybe a large predator, maybe a brute. Yeah, it's like a rhino type deal here. Clearly we're on the Halo ring, some sort of wildlife preserve. It's cool. Okay, maybe this is the pelican from that other cinematic, and the guy crash landed on it. We got a mech suit down there, maybe like a Cyclops, I'm hoping, probably a Mantis. I need to see more Cyclops. They need to make that a real thing now. Marines dropping smoke for extraction. They got a wounded guy. I mean, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's everything that I remember Halo being when I first saw it. And that's why I want to be optimistic. Chief with the helmet looking down at the smoke. Again, maybe that's the cinematic pelican. Musical score. It's everything I want in Halo, except the story. Visually, it's gorgeous. The music is there. It's on point. I even like that they perverted his armor a bit. I just hate the story, and I'm tired of letting the story filter my feelings on it. Can we? Oh, are these just pictures? Okay. Like, looking at that ghost, the ghost looks good. This looks like a more tasteful update to the older vehicle models. This looks nice. I like it. ODST helmet on the Spartans looks good. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Some sort of carbine, like a hybrid between the SMG and the AR. I don't know. It looks closer to an M4, which I hate. You know, I hate that they're going with a more modern look instead of sci-fi futuristic. What floor sign? Some sort of favela-like, you know, like that downtown Halo 2 mission where we first see the and now we're back to the start where we first saw the Scarab. That's obnoxious. Let's get off of this. Is there more below that? Yeah. Returned, reimagined, and free to play. Arena. Fair start, on-map equipment, 4-player squad, offer a balanced arena shooter experience. Big team battle, endless combat possibilities by mixing and matching a rich variety of weapons equipment. Yeah, I mean it is. It's nice. It's God, I want to love this game again. I want to love this franchise again. I want it so badly, you know. Yeah, they got the Jin helmet. Scout. Yeah, Noble Defender. Yeah, they're recreating, you know, Emil there. The pistol looks like a modern day. I mean, this is a little more sci-fi, at least, you know, with the compact laser underneath it. But even modern day, this looks very similar to some stuff we have nowadays. I don't like the modern look, you know. I liked that futuristic sci-fi stuff. I'm not gonna gripe too much on the weapons. The weapons are only tertiary. You know what I mean? They are in addition to the important thing, which is the story. The story is a big deal for me. So, I mean, it looks great. I'm really excited for it. I think that they are they're trying. The story is shit, and my opinion on that is not going to change. I don't care how gorgeous it is and how great the music is and how much they want the multiplayer to work. And you notice they only talked about the multiplayer because they know that their campaign is going to be the same bullshit nonsense they've been pushing. So they've only talked about the multiplayer. The shining gem of multiplayer that they're hoping is going to outweigh their epic campaign, which is going to be an epic failure. It's shit. It's going to be shit. It will never not be shit. I hate it. And I'm never going to not hate it. And I don't like that I have to hate Halo. Because I love Halo. Shit, I have Halo Risk, you know. I have the original Halo Interactive game. Yeah, they made one of those. You know, a little disc you put in, you know, move your pieces around the board, you move it, you set it up based on different level designs. What does Wikipedia have to say? Initial release date, 2021. Yeah, because they backed it up. Halo 6 redirects here. The 9 Inch Nails release that uses this pseudonym. Okay, sure, 9 Inch Nails. It continues the story with Master Chief following Halo 5 Guardians. Unlike previous installments in the series, the multiplayer portion of the game will be free to play. Right, because that's what they're expecting. They don't want people to completely duck the game because of their shit story. According to Microsoft, Master Chief returns to Halo Infinite, the third chapter of the Reclaimer saga. So fucking garbage. You know what that means, though? It means it's gonna be fucking over soon. Storyline. They said saga and not trilogy, and that kind of irritates me. Storyline of Halo Infinite will be much more human, with the Master Chief playing a more central role than in Halo 5 Guardians. Yeah, no shit. The game flopped horribly, so we got that. E3 2018 trailer indicated that the story will be set on the Halo ring that mysteriously suffered damage, and also showcased the design of Master Chief's Mjolnir armor, which returns to a design similar to seen in Halo 2 and Halo 3. Like I said earlier, it's nice that they're going back. Halo 343 later confirmed the Halo ring to be Installation 7, known as Zeta Halo, the banished of violent and brute-led mercenary organization first seen in Halo Wars 2 appear as the enemy. So you're right, yeah, we knew it was going to be Installation 7, seen at the end of Halo Wars 2, and we knew that the Banished are coming back, because that's their big bad enemy, and it's stupid, and it's shit, and the story is going to be garbage. Halo Infinite is being developed by 343 Studios in assistance with Skybox Labs, Spirasoft, the Coalition, Certain Affinity, and the Coalition did Gears, so I'm cautiously optimistic. It will utilize the new Slipspace engine. Story entered planning stages in 2015, was referred to at the time as Halo 6. Announcement trailer was released, blah blah blah. Halo Infinite was confirmed to be a launch title, yeah. Announced that Joseph Staten, the former lead writer and Cinematic director for the Halo series at Bungie, had joined the campaign project. Right, which is because they realized they fucked up and they needed to bring Joe back. Role had changed to head of creative for Halo Infinite. Yeah. Bruce Thomas, the mocap developer for Halo Chief, Master Chief in Halo Infinite, stated in an interview that Halo Infinite is in the can and ready to go for next spring. It's in the can. It's in my fucking garbage can. It's gonna suck. January 2020. Confirmed the studio had no immediate plans. Yeah. Music is a collaboration between Gareth Coker, blah 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 blah, overseen by 343. Yeah. After their music dilemma. So much drama. Initial Exposition E3 2020 was cancelled due to COVID-19 pandemic. Microsoft revealed the first gameplay footage of Halo Infinite via live stream on June 21st, 2020. The official Halo YouTube channel premiered a teaser titled Signal Detected Tag Designation Foe, which featured an audio clip of an anonymous character who represents the Banished, a faction introduced in Halo Wars 2. Yeah, well, that's because it's dumb. God, I hate it. Let's see if we can't find that. Signal detected. I want to watch that and see, because that wasn't on their website.
The hour approaches. Forces occupy the ring. Within hours, it will be under our control. Humanity will burn. Their brazen defiance will be all but a memory. No more prophets. No more lies. We stand together, brothers to the end. We are his will. We are his legacy. We are the banished.
Legacy. Yeah. I don't like the Banished. They're not a good opponent. They're just Covenant 2.0 without the religion. They're bad. After they failed to do Covenant 2.0, they tried to do a new Covenant and that failed too. Pringles introduced an exclusive Walmart chip purporting to taste like a creature from Halo Reach. I assume MOAs. That's sure. Okay. I appreciate it, Pringles. Pringles. Halo. Yeah, the MOA burger. God, I love Pringles. Through Pringles' exclusive partnership with Halo, the new MOA burger flavor brings to life the food from the Halo universe with an interstellar twist of the much enjoyed, sometimes ridden, and often misunderstood MOA bird. The Pringles Wavy MOA Burger Crisps, boasting a thick, wavy texture to deliver a bold crunch, feature a blend of flavors including garlic, sweet ginger. It's canon. You can ride a MOA. Sure. Alright. Oh my goodness. I'm going to leave this up in my other browser tab. I'm going to see if I can't find these. Alright, because I want to see what that's that's about. I kind of like that. That's cute. That's cute advertising. I do like that. So, I mean, that's where Infinite's at now. It looks like the multiplayer is going to be amazing. It's going to be new and inventive and bring back some old stuff that we really like aesthetically. And it looks like the campaign is, again, going to be aesthetically and musically what we want. And they brought back Joseph Staten to try and salvage it. And he only has so much pull, unfortunately. And they brought him in for campaign lead, and then they changed it to creative. So that means that he probably had ideas that they didn't like, and they were like, no, you can't do that. So here, have a promotion and, go fuck off, right? I don't know. We'll see. I think that, it's going to be good. I'm going to have to start playing through. I'm going to do a playthrough of all of the Halo games. I want to get a capture card so I can play it on console. I don't want to rebuy the franchise on PC, and I'm not as comfortable on PC, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Like I said, I am optimistic. I'm hopeful that that with Joseph Staten and with enough issues that they've had in the past, I'm hopeful that they are going to learn their lesson, and that they have decided to I'm hopeful that they've decided that they need to go in a new direction. You know, I think that unfortunately 4 and 5 were bad, and there's no getting around that, and that I think hopefully they've learned their lesson and they're going to move on. They're going to not do the same dumb things that they've been doing for years. You know, I think that their sales have declined enough that they're finally waking up and realizing what's wrong with what they're doing. That it's not working, you know, and when something doesn't work, they look at it and they say, well, how can we make it work? And they realize the scathing negativity that's come out of the Halo community, and I hate that I'm a part of that negativity. I want to be positive. I want to have a good outlook on it, but you know, sometimes it's tough to remain positive, especially when it's something that where's my fucking mouse? Especially when it's something that is very dear. And some of these things are big deals to these people, you know, to the people that have had Halo in their life, their whole lives. You know, it's something that my mother and I did, you know, and I can't go back to that time, you know, and I won't have more memories. I won't have the chance to do more new things with my mother, and I don't want one of the things that was huge and positive to be negative. You know, she died with me hating Halo, something that she started with me, and I want to get back to loving it, and I regret that I couldn't have gone back to enjoying Halo sooner. I think that it's something that I've always loved, and I'm going to continue to love in whatever way I can. I still play Master Chief Collection. I haven't touched 5, but that's because it left such a bad taste in my mouth. The multiplayer isn't even good. Because it went to Call of Duty. It's so inherently not Halo that I can't like it no matter how hard I try. I've played a lot of Master Chief Collection. I play a lot of Firefight with my friends. I play a lot of custom games. I've played through the campaign several times. I'm playing through it with Ryan, you know, and I don't know. I don't know what I want to do, honestly. I can't quite pick it all. I don't know what I want out of it, but I know that I don't want Halo 5. I don't want that. I want to go back to what Halo was in a new and enlightening way. And I'm excited for the journey. I think there's even maybe Gamer's Little Playground did a video. Yeah, Gamer's Little Playground. Let's pull that over here. It is I might stream this. So I have had this on my browser tab for years. I've been waiting to watch this for years because it's 11 fucking hours. But they purport that this is the complete saga. And they break it down. I mean, these guys are fucking legit. You know what I mean? They are. They're the real deal here. Terminals, Halo Wars, Birth of a Spartan, Deliver Hope, Halo Reach Director's Cut, Gamescom teasers, like teasers from, you know, promotional material that they have, to the best of their ability, figured out where it goes in the timeline. You know what I mean? Spartan Will Rise mixed in with Reach stuff, you know, Combat Evolved Anniversary terminals, gameplay. It is We Are ODST trailer, you know, in the Halo 2 stuff, ODST because it took place in 2. Like, I mean, these guys are fucking legit, you know? They've really gone through. Halo 4 Terminal, Fortnite Dawn, Spartan Assault, Infinity, Spartan Ops. I don't know where there's Spartan Assault, and there's a second one of these stick shooters that's not on here, and I forget what it's called. I don't know if it's like, I think they're different. Please read for info on this video. The Halo universe is rich with epic stories of heroism, adventure, and sacrifice. We have been fans of Halo since it was first released in 2001. This video represents the entire Halo story told from their games in one video. This video is in chronological order for the most part. We took some liberties in the chronology in order to make the video itself more entertaining. For example, the bulk of the Halo Combat Evolved terminals should actually be in the beginning of the video, right after the Halo 4 terminals, but those videos are a bit slow and directly related to Halo Combat Evolved, so we decided to place those right before the Halo Combat Evolved campaign so that everything makes sense. Our channel owes everything to Halo, and we like to thank Bungie, 343 Industries, and Microsoft for their amazing work. Work is purely dependent on their brilliance and is literally nothing compared to their towering achievements. I don't know about that. Nevertheless, as fans, we want to share this stunning game series, and our goal is to simply to help spread this amazing story. What's excluded? For copyright reasons, we could not include any digital series or studio-produced content. This includes Forward Unto Dawn, Nightfall, Halo Legends. While we are able to post Halo Evolutions, there are standalone stories that don't necessarily fall in line with the main series arc. They are excellent videos and are posted separately on our channel. We also decided to exclude the Halo 3 Believe ad campaign since they are not really canon. I don't like that. I think they should put it in, but whatever. What is Halo Reach Director's Cut? The Director's Cut is not a special version of Halo Reach. We made the Director's Cut using the power of theater mode to show each mission in a cinematic fashion. We captured different angles of the story and edited it together to make our version of the campaign stick out from the normal game movies. You'll also notice that we did not go with the normal Noble 6. We did this to make him unique unto our channel. That's cool. Why aren't all game movies director's cuts? The only 3 games that had theater mode for campaign are Halo Reach, Halo 3, and ODST. Halo 3 and ODST are both limited options. Most significantly, you are not able to rewind the film, so capturing different camera angles would be incredibly tedious. While we have a deep love for Halo, we also run a full-time YouTube channel, and dedicating so much time to one video is not possible for us at this point. We're not ruling it out for the future, but for now, it is not on our schedules of videos. Does the chronological order ruin the experience of the game? Watching the Halo story in chronological order is definitely a lot different than watching the game in the order they're released. Overall, I believe it makes the story much clearer and less confusing, but at the same time, some plot elements don't have the same impact by watching them in chronological order. For example, Halo Combat Evolved had one of the greatest surprises of any game when halfway through we discover the Flood. Watching the story in chronological order changes that moment, since we already know about the Flood from the Halo 4 terminals and from Halo Wars. I don't believe it ruins the experience, but it definitely changes it. I do agree with that. The Flood was a huge twist. Halo Microsoft Corporation, Halo the Complete Saga was created by Microsoft's game content usage rules, using assets, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So I might watch this on the channel. This is huge. This is really long, and they've broken it down with timestamps. And I'll look and I'll see if they've done something new, and I might see if I can't message them if they have a contact thing to figure out about, because it's Spartan Assault and something else. Spartan Assault. That's the sequel to Halo Spartan Assault, Halo Spartan Strike, New Year's release digital download. Yeah, Spartan Strike. So Spartan Strike's not in there. Conjecture review game, blah blah blah. So the game is developed 343 Vanguard's released for iOS, Windows, Windows Phone. During gameplay, players assume the role. I don't think that's entirely true. I thought that it was on console as well. Yeah, Windows, Windows Phone, iOS. I don't know. Players use new weapons, armor abilities. During gameplay, players assume the roles of human soldiers known as Spartans in a series of war games and historical events. I think that this could very well have a place in that in their stuff. I'll see if I can get a hold of someone and message them. I'm sure that they know this exists. They're not stupid, and I'm sure that they have elected to exclude it for a reason, but they didn't list it down below. When we looked at the description here, they said what's excluded, and that's not on the list of things excluded, and I feel like they at least owe an explanation to those of us who care why they elected to exclude it. They may not know about it, or they may think it's the same thing but for mobile, but it's not, and I would love to see this in their overall video, because I think that it is it's nice, it's useful, and it adds something new to it. But that's a bit of a tangent, and I'll play through all these games. I own every Halo game like 3 times. So I'll play through it on the channel in preparation for Infinite, and at some point we'll watch through this cinematically. I'll probably, you know, like eat breakfast and dinner through it because it's 11 fucking hours. It's gonna take half a day. You know, maybe have some snacks, do like a watch party. I don't know when I'll schedule that, so we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna play Halo on the channel, and we'll probably watch this at some point and do like a watch along. Because I'm really excited for it. I am. I want to love Infinite. I do. And I just don't. I'm tired of being negative about Halo. I'm tired of not liking Halo. And we'll see. We'll see what comes of it. You know, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a new, unique experience. And that is what I was hoping for. We're gonna do a raid because it's about that time, and we're at 2 hours in the video. Got something to do in an hour, so I should get ready for that. I gotta wrap up, so we'll do the raid, and then we'll go over there. We'll see what's going on. We're gonna raid Raw Wolf. He's a great streamer in the community. I want to say he's German, but I can't say that with any certainty. So we're gonna go over there. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for watching. For those of you on YouTube, this will probably go up as 1 2-hour video. I've had some longer stuff on there, so it's not gonna be surprising for you guys. But I'll definitely cut up the gameplay for Halo. And this 11-hour one, we'll leave that as one video when I watch it. Because it's a whole thing. The point of it is to watch it in one go. So thank you guys so much. And I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of Halo Infinite. You know, we're gonna see how the franchise moves forward, and we're gonna see together how that happens. All right. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I don't know what I'm doing. It's Sunday. I might stream something tonight. We'll do Mech Monday tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks.